Hi guys, the Danielle Denise here, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. Today's video is going to be some tips on how to buy designer resale luxury items and how to score those items for a good price. And by good price, I mean a low price. Although it's low, it should be well worth your money, and you should be getting a good deal. Some of my favorite items that I have purchased for the low have been Celine, Louis Vuitton especially, and Christian Dior. Those are some of my favorite brands to buy resale, so I'll be glad to share my tips with you guys here today. Be sure to subscribe and like this video now for all these great tips that I will be sharing with you guys, and happy shopping. Just, I want to preface by saying, by no means, of course, am I bragging. That is why I'm here to share these tips so you guys can be on it too. By all means, once you start, you'll notice the things that work for you and with your area. So just use me as a resource, or use this video as a resource for somewhere to start if you're not sure how to start, or if you feel like you haven't been getting the best deals with resale. My first two tips are going to be very important for you not to just go out and buy anything that you see at the first price that you see, or wasting your money. I don't want that to happen, and I don't like when that happens to me. So my first tip is for you to make a list. If you have dream items or goal items, make a list. I've had the Louis Vuitton Montaigne on my list for years, so it's kind of spur of the moment once I saw one go live for sale and for such a good price that I jumped on it. So that's how I ended up with my Montaigne. But make sure you make a list, but don't always jump in on the first time you see that item. You might have some buyer's remorse if you jump in and buy it ahead of time, or buy it the first time that you see it and then something else comes up for cheaper and better quality. Or you might have buyer's remorse from not buying it, and you don't want that to happen either. So make sure you have a list of your most coveted items, or some items that you really want on resale. For example, so an item that is currently on my wish list is the black Louis Vuitton Epi Leather Petite Noe. I've been watching for about a year now at the price that they've been selling at, so I have an idea of how much I'm willing to spend, how much over that, and how much below that I want to spend, and what I'm willing to accept in the quality of the bag. Also on that list, I have Celine glasses that I recently picked up. I picked up the Celine Tildas for $80 off a certain resale site that I'll talk about later. So make sure that you have a list. Number one, make a list. Make a list of the items that you want or that you're seeking, so that you're not going out buying all willy-nilly, just anything that you see anytime you see it. That's cool sometimes, because sometimes you find some rare gems, and we'll talk about that later. Make sure you have a list of the things you want ahead of time so that those are prioritized in your luxury resale buying. Okay, so my next tip is that once you have that list, make sure you're saving. Make sure that once you know the prices of what these items are selling for resale or brand new, if you want to do that too, that's fine. Make sure you save. Just as you would save for a brand new item, you want to be sure that you save for your resale items so that you can get a good quality item for a great price. So make a list, see what those items are reselling for, and make sure you save. Budget according to that. And don't go out and buy something if your bills aren't paid. Okay, I'm young, I like luxury items, but I want to be smart and realistic. Okay. My next tip is, if you're buying in store or online, be sure to inspect the item thoroughly as much as you can. You do not want to get cheated out of your money for not looking at something before you buy it. Make sure there are lots of pictures if you're buying it online, and if you get to see it in a consignment store or thrift store, make sure you are inspecting this item to full capacity. And next, with inspecting the item, make sure you authenticate. Some websites that I use are Real Authentication and Authenticate First. Those are two for sure that I use and that I trust, because some of my favorite luxury designer resale gurus use those, and I have decided to start using those as well. And if you have any of these items that you have purchased out of store, be sure to compare your items and be knowledgeable with what you already have and what you know it should look like. That's something I also do as well. So next, I just want to share a couple resale stores and tips for if you want to go out in store or if you want to shop online. So my favorites are consignment stores, especially local consignment stores in areas where there's a wealthy community surrounding it, and they come and drop off their items that they're just tired of seeing or that they don't feel like donating. Be sure to check out some local consignment shops in those areas. With that, be sure to check to see if those consignment stores have social medias or websites where they post their new arrivals, along with their new arrivals, the prices that they're currently listing those new arrivals for. So you can develop a relationship with these stores like, hey, I saw that you just posted that. Can you hold that for me? I'm coming in. Be sure to try to build a relationship with these stores. You don't have to be some social media person to build a relationship with your local store, which is great. If your local consignment store does not have social media, be sure to visit every now and then. Just pop your head in, check in to see what they have. When I had a lot more time on weekends, I'd go into my favorite stores and just check out, see what they have, just to see if anything's new come in. There's always gonna be something new probably, because people come in and sell their clothes almost every day. The thing I like about local consignment shops as well is that sometimes they have sales on their items. I don't notice that with some of the bigger stores. So be sure to check out your local consignment shops. Along with that, I like some mainstream resale, buy, sell, trade stores such as Wasteland and Crossroads. No, this video is not sponsored. They don't know me other than the local ones where I shop often. I really like Wasteland because they have really great quality items, but they sell these quality items at higher prices for sure. Crossroads I really like for their prices. Their pricing seems to be a little cheaper, because at Crossroads I was able to get my Montaigne for less than $1,000, and I was able to pick up a pair of Christian Dior glasses for less than $100. So, and they're still on sale. They're on sale for $400, and some of them are on sale for $200. So all I had to do was take them into Dior. I wanted to get the nose pads exchanged. They hooked it up. I was able to call and get new nose pads for the free, and that's all I needed to do. I got new Christian Dior sunglasses with new nose pads. Good to go, less than $100. Everybody likes luxury, but not everybody has luxury money. And that's what I'm here to help with. Okay, now some of my favorite online fashion resale brands or resale stores are The RealReal, who also now has a store in Los Angeles, and Fashion File, who also has a store in Los Angeles. Be sure to pop into those as well. Yogi's Closet, Yugi's or Yogi's Closet, I don't really shop there much, but I check their website often. And of course Tradesy. So if you haven't seen my Tradesy video on my Gucci shoes, I'll leave that in the annotations up above. I love their opening discount, and it's open to anybody. I don't have a code or anything. Open to anybody, $50 off your first purchase of $400 or more. Maybe if I can, I'll leave a link down below for Tradesy. It's not like an affiliate link or anything. It's just a regular link, like that when you sign up and tell your friends, you'll get the same discount. Also online, you can try eBay for those Japan resellers. I'm still working on getting more information about those and finding trusted resellers. So not my favorite, but yeah. There's also some Instagram consignment stores for consignment shops out of state. There's this one that I found through another one of the luxury resale bloggers. It's called Her Authentic. They have so much Louis Vuitton on there, and they ship, and she'll tell you the price that she'll send it with the shipping and the price of the item. That might be my next target. Check out your Instagram resellers too, but only trusted ones. Don't get scammed. Please don't get scammed. Please do some research. Lastly, I just want to talk about some apps. Of course, Poshmark and Depop. On here, don't get scammed either. Please don't get scammed. I like to buy from people that I've seen selling for years, trusted reviews, making sure they have receipts. I want to make sure their stories are straight. I want to compare it with items that I've seen. I want to compare it to videos that I've seen. If I see even the font is slightly off, I'm not buying it. I'm not even gonna send an offer. And that's the thing with Poshmark and Depop, sending offers. I hate when I'm selling on Poshmark and someone sends me a lowball offer, but I have learned that it works on the other side. I send a lowball offer, I get hurt when they decline it, but if we can work to meet somewhere in the middle, I feel like I got a deal from their price, because I still like to feel like I'm getting a deal, even though it's already a deal that it's on sale on Poshmark or Depop. So I like to be sure that we can meet somewhere in the middle. I feel like I'm getting a deal on their current sale and they feel like they're still getting their sale. So be sure to check Poshmark and Depop, but be safe. Be sure to find trusted sellers. And if you choose to buy higher end items, Poshmark will authenticate orders over $500. So that's also very great. So that was my very quick video on buying luxury resale designer items. So guys, just to go over everything, I'm looking at my phone just so I don't forget anything. Make your list, check what those items are going for. Before you buy anything, make sure you're saving. Inspect your items before you buy, authenticate, check out your local consignment stores, see if they have social media, see if they post. If not, take your trips to the store, check it out, build a relationship, check out major buy, sell, trade stores such as Wasteland and Crossroads. Be sure to check out your online sites such as The RealReal, Tradesy, Fashion File, and Poshmark and Depop. Just be careful, don't get scammed, and happy shopping. Be safe out there, you guys. Buying designer luxury retail is basically like a sport for me now. It's really fun, something to do in my spare time, and something to save for and look forward to, and have happy moments when you get that item you've been having your eye on for some time. If you guys love these tips for somewhere to start, give this video a thumbs up so I can give you guys some more great content in the future. And let me know if you guys have any questions down below or any other tips that you guys would like to share with people who will come across this video. Be sure to subscribe for more great content in the future, for luxury hauls and unboxings with things that I will show you guys. That's everything. Happy shopping, guys. Bye.